Welcome back to another episode of the Last Laugh podcast, where we're going to try to talk Biggie off the ledge, but also talk about why Josh McDaniels is running this organization into the ground and needs to be released, relieved of his duties, clean out his desk, fired, however you want to say it. We don't want to say it very nice. He needs to be fired.
Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this, don't talk about it. Really on the move, on the map, never slip. Keep your hands to your lips, don't talk about it. Real eyes, real lies all the time. Stand on it, if we said it, we don't walk around it. Loose lips, ain't ships, red cup, blue strips, new phone, who this? No, we don't allow it. Really on go, I don't know what's an off day. Now we on road, came from smoking in the hallway. Now we got shows, boys feeling like Broadway. Always look both ways, even on a crossway. Driving down Cross Bay, out town Barclays. Really on big things, came up a small way. Championship rings, baby, that's a ball game. Oh, she want a little bag, baby, that's small change.
Biggie, before we get into it, do you even want me to try to talk you off the ledge, or are we just going straight to depression today?
Bro, it's already, it don't even matter because it's already depressing, bro. Like, I don't even know why. Dude,
Read it off, dude.
football is just, I don't know. All right. Well, this is why Josh McDaniels needs to get out of Las Vegas, bro. I'm tired of it. We started the season 1-2, two terrible losses. One of the Bills, one of the Steelers. Our league leading rusher last year from Josh Jacobs is averaging 2.4 yards per carry. I wonder why that is. Our D-line is absolutely atrocious, specifically our defensive tackles. Our offense is averaging 15 points per game with Devontae Adams, Josh Jacobs, Jacoby Myers, Trey Tucker, Michael Mayer, Hunter Renfro. And Josh McDaniels' record as our coach is 7-13. Oh, man.
I could have. Haven't they learned?
I guess not, dude.
Like, another thing I wanted to point out. The dude's a Patriots homer, right? Of course. They bring in Jimmy G, which looked like a smart move. Before you get into it, I just wanted to say this because I know you're going to go off. Jimmy G was a smart move outside looking in. If you have an offensive line to protect him, if you're a good offensive coordinator, which Josh McDaniels is not, and all that, right? They bring in Brian Hoyer, which, of course, is a Josh McDaniels move. They drafted the preseason MVP, a guy who can sling it, in Aiden O'Connell. Right? Jimmy G is hurt with a concussion, and if the reports earlier, instead of seeing what you got in a young talent that would at least make Raiders fans engaged in the game, in what you have with Aiden O'Connell, starting Brian Hoyer. Like, we don't already know what the hell Brian Hoyer is as a quarterback. Like, he's not good. He's not terrible. He's just there. Biggie, rant for however long you need, and then we'll just get out of here because I got nothing else to say.
It's just like an ongoing, just like Mark Davis. I don't understand, dude. What goes through his mind? First of all, when hiring Josh McDaniels, the year before that, Rich Bisaccia took this team who was an utter, like, just, like, our team was all over the place. Henry Ruggs, John Gruden, we had so many issues. And, yeah, he took us to the playoffs. Our team played for him. Our team loved that dude. And we let him go. And you hired Josh McDaniels. First of all, as a Raiders fan, you should feel already just disgusted bringing over a Patriots coach. Like, as a Raiders fan, I hate the Patriots. I'm sorry. Just because of the Tuck rules, all that different stuff. Tom Brady's part of our organization now. That's besides the point. Whatever. But you bring in a guy who at the Broncos was absolutely terrible as a head coach. I mean, he had no track record of being a great coach. He goes over to New England. He's a great offensive coordinator for them. Supposed to have a great offensive mind. Well, we've seen with the Patriots ever since Tom Brady left that the coaching staff and their team overall doesn't look good. So first of all, that just gives him already a bad rap because maybe it was Tom Brady that was making them all look good, right? Mm-hmm. Bring over Jimmy G, who we know is not that great. He's not that great of a passer at all. He's a game manager. You need a good offensive line. You need to have you need to have great play callers to hook up play action, get the run game going. Deep shots. Jimmy G can't even throw a deep ball anymore. Dude, watching Jimmy G try to throw a deep ball is like pulling teeth out. I mean, it is the most painful thing I've ever seen looking at, bro. Like, I don't
Saying it's,
understand.
you're saying it's like watching me try to run a 40-yard dash?
Yeah, but it might be slightly worse.
Oh,
Which, yeah, it's pretty bad, right?
oh,
But like you said, Jimmy G is in concussion protocol. There's been reports, all Raiders fans want to see Aiden O'Connell start, this week. I see today Jimmy G is back in practice, right? He hasn't practiced all week. He hasn't been good while practicing for a full week, and he practices what 2 days, and you think he's gonna come out and be good? No, no. He's thrown for 5 touchdowns and 6 interceptions, bro. I mean, absolutely terrible. Josh
blame Derek
Jacobs.
Carr, and now you went from a guy leading the league to a guy leading the league in interceptions.
Yep, and you look at Derek Carr's team, they're 2-1. Probably would have been 3-0 if Derek Carr didn't get hurt. Right? So who looks like the dummies now? Us. Getting rid of Derek Carr. It's Derek Carr's fault. Yep. Josh Jacobs is averaging 2.4 yards per carry. Why do you think that is? Teams don't respect our passing game at all. They're stacking the box. Josh Jacobs gets no room. I know Raiders fans like Josh Jacobs was out for most of training camp. They say he looks slower, he looks this and that. He doesn't look that much slower. He doesn't look that much worse. It's just football. They're playing checker. I mean, they're playing chess. We're playing checkers out there, bro. I mean, you watch the games, and it just look like we can't run the ball against 8 people in the box.
Yeah, I do have a question for you. Um, so so far the Raiders have treated the tight end position just like it doesn't exist, like it's not even a part of the offense. Why did you spend a second round pick on a tight end
Bro, it's
if you're not
beyond
going to
me.
use the said tight end? Because you can't say he's bad because we don't know what the hell we have in him, right?
Yep. Z. Michael Mayer has 1 catch for 2 yards this season. 1 catch for 2 yards.
Coming from a Jimmy G who literally almost only threw to Kittle or Samuel.
I mean, dude, it's absolutely crazy to me. Like, we're literally force feeding Devontae Adams every chance we get. And yeah, it's cool to see our guy, Devontae. I argue he's the best receiver in the league. That I'm biased, obviously, but Devontae Adams literally has been, if not the best receiver, top 2, top 3 receiver in the league for the past 5, 6 years, right? But dude, our offense just looks so. It doesn't look. It's not going. We're force feeding Devontae. It's one way. We don't have any run game, nothing. Jimmy G is out there. Why is Jimmy G throwing the ball 30 plus times a game? Does that make any sense?
No.
No, that's not a winning formula whatsoever, dude. Absolutely terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
And
No, I'm not. What are you gonna do?
and then Z, when you look on the defensive side, our defense honestly hasn't played terrible. Our defense actually hasn't been that bad. Like
No,
coming in the
considering.
season, like sorry,
Go
what you
ahead.
say, Z?
I would say considering like how much you're turning the football over, the defense isn't getting a rest. You're going up against good teams. Like I don't like. Yeah, the defense, as far as the hand they've been dealt, has been pretty surprising for me.
Yeah, and you can't do much. Like when our offense is averaging 15 points per game. Coming into the season, we thought our problem was going to be our defense. We got all these weapons on offense, and we can't even give the ball. Dude, Hunter Renfro is not even like a part of our team anymore. 2 years ago, he was in the Pro Bowl, maybe the best slot receiver in the league, and now he gets 2 targets a game, maybe, if that. Our
Mm.
defensive tackles getting pushed around like it's pinball, bro. Like I just don't understand how Josh McDaniels still has a job in this organization. I mean, Raiders organization haven't we not been tired of this for the past 20, 30 years?
Do you think it changes though? Because now with Tom Brady being a small owner of the team or being a part of that front office, whatever, he's gonna want his Patriot guys in there because he's gonna want that because the
Yes.
Patriot way worked for him. But number 12's not coming under center, or he's not gonna be under center for you guys, right? Like,
Yep.
is he?
No, not even close.
Can you drag his old behind out there and make him get a few snaps? I
No,
mean,
I wouldn't want him to.
I'd want
I
it over
wouldn't want him
Jimmy G. I don't care how much I hate him.
to.
This is bad. Like we thought
Yes,
Jimmy
bro.
G was going to be like. So when we said in the beginning when we predicted the Raiders record, we thought that bringing Jimmy G in meant they were going to play the style of football that made Jimmy G successful, and they just have not. They just made us
Total
look like
opposite.
dummies so far.
Yeah. And going back to the defensive side, like Chandler Jones, first of all, that's a whole other situation.
That's horrible, man.
Dude, I hope he gets it figured out. I hope they, get what's going on with him. But that just puts us in a whole other hole right there. Is this the Max Crosby show or nothing on our defense?
Yeah, and
It's
more
it.
more importantly than football, you do like. I want to take time to say, I really hope whatever's going on in Chandler Jones's world, whatever it is, like the stuff with his family member allegedly, or whatever he's going through, I really hope he recovers and heals from it mentally, and his whole family is okay. I
Yeah,
really do, because that's some serious stuff. That's more important than football.
yeah, dude, it's not looking good for him. And it just kind of just came out of nowhere, like all those tweets on Instagram, the stuff like what it was. Just, yeah, like you said, prayers out to him, bro. I hope he gets it figured out. And I don't even want to see him back on the football field until he gets it straight.
Yeah.
Because that's not cool. It's not good for anyone to be, dealing with stuff like that. But yeah, man, we gotta get figured out. I just don't see how we send Jimmy G out there this week after he's already in concussion protocol. After we just lost the game to the Steelers, and don't even get me started on taking a field goal, 23-15 with like 3 minutes left in the game on our own 10-yard line. You'd kick a field goal and say you want another possession and give the ball back to the Steelers. Like, dude, oh my gosh, dude. Can go on and on, bro.
Right, this could be like a 3-hour freaking recording before we even know it.
I know, but
I know how you feel.
Oh man, I'll let you say your closing thoughts first, and I'll.
Wow, my closing thoughts are I'm sorry. I don't got nothing else to say. Like, you take us out, dude. This is horrible. Like, just depressing. Like, you deserve better. Raiders Nation deserves better. I'm serious. Like, I'm a Cowboys fan first and foremost, don't get me wrong. But as a guy who has suffered as a fan my whole life, I hate the feeling, and I know the feeling. Like, not exactly to that extent, because we've had more winning seasons, whatever. But the disappointment, there's only one team happy at the end of the year. And I understand the feeling of being terribly tired of that not being your team just one time. And yeah, I hope you guys figure it out. Just unless you play us.
Yeah, but I appreciate that, Z. Raider Nation appreciates you. But Raider Nation, please support. Please give us a like and subscribe, man. We're just trying to get out good content right now. I know we're hurting right now from all these losses and all these L's, but dude, I got hope that we're gonna turn it around soon. And I think that starts with putting Aiden O'Connell in the game. Please give our what do you say, Z?
See what he's got.
See what he's got, dude. Give us some new hope. But please go give our Instagram a follow, _lap podcast. Raider Nation, give us some likes. Please tell your friends about us. And from the Last Lap podcast, we're out.
Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this, don't talk about it. Really on the move, on the map, never slip. Keep your hands to your lips, don't talk about it. Real eyes, realize all the time. Stand on it, if we said it, we don't walk around it. Loose lips, ain't shifts, red cup, blue strips, new phone, who this? No, we don't allow it. Really on go, I don't know what's an off day. Now we on road, came from smoking in the hallway. Now we got shows, boys feeling like Broadway. Always look both ways, even on a crossway. Driving down Cross Bay, out town Barclays. Really on big things, came up a small way. Championship rings, baby, that's a ball game. Oh, she want a little bag, baby, that's small.